So today is that of a rainy one. On the objective of this video is to try and show you guys how to do some plastic welding, as well as some interior modifications that haven't been done 1,000 times. I've looked on YouTube to find some ideas, and a lot of the stuff that's on there has been done 1,000 times. My carbon fiber wrap idea, I mean, it's all over the internet. So I want to do something that's unique and kind of try and inspire you to go outside of your safety net. Try something different, because honestly, when it comes to car modification, you're gonna want to do something that you're gonna like and you're gonna want to see every day. You're building your car to park it in your garage, nobody else's, or driveway, or street. I don't know your living conditions. You might actually be living in your car. That's neither here nor there. My point is, build the car the way you want it, because you're never, and especially in my generation of tool bags and internet warriors, you're never going to make everybody happy. So this interior build was an idea I had. I really liked it. I had my heat seat warming buttons and some custom made gauges or switches that somebody put in here. I didn't like the way it looked. It looked way too messy. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to redo the whole center console, as well as the modifications that are going to be done to the switch layout. The heated seat switches I'm going to be moving to the cup holder, and essentially shaving the holes that they used to have. I think that the base model RX-8 has an option where it doesn't have the heat seat warm, and there's like really no holes there for anything. So I could have went and picked one of those up, but that's not good content for the videos, because not everybody drives an RX-8. Some people are going to have different cars. In this video, what we're going to be doing is showing you how to prep it and everything, get it ready for paint, but not just any paint. I have an idea, and if I don't like it, I can edit it out and then pretend like it was my original idea. Oh wait. Is this safe? This isn't safe. I'm sorry. We'll see you guys in a minute. So here we have it. This is the center console out of my Mazda RX-8. It is not in the best of shape. I realized the other day when I was doing carbon fiber wrap on the interior that there was a crack right here and then here as well. But it's still held together, and upon further investigation, 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 screws, they're holding in the center console. So we gotta take these apart. Really, we only gotta take the 2 to find out that that is indeed broken. But we want to weld it together. And to do so, we're gonna have to take it apart. So here we are. We have our joint right here, and we are going to be sticking mesh here, melting this mesh into the plastic. This is what's going to hold the whole thing together. This little plastic piece will be held together with this wire mesh. That's going to give us the rigidity so that we can actually start to cut into it and weld it. This on the back end of it will hold everything together. So we're going to do that now. Ungodly holes here. I want to do something with these because I just think that it's in the worst spot possible, and I'm gonna relocate all these switches so that they're not going right down the center console. So these pieces here, very similar concept, only I'm going to be coming in and trying to fill these in with mesh and then plastic over that and create a whole new patch. I'll start with these two small ones and then we'll go from there. Okay, so there it is. The heated seat button delete is complete, and I went ahead and wrapped this part right here in carbon fiber so that it stands out a little bit better with the other carbon fiber accents I'm going to have in the vehicle. I went ahead and welded this part right here, so now that's all looking pretty clean, but I've also taken the liberty of doing the other interior panels. It is a bedliner spray. Basically, it just gives it this really cool texture. I had this idea because I do a lot of different bedliner sprays on bumpers and emblems and stuff for other people, and I love the texture of it, so I thought I would do it to my interior, and no regrets. It looks awesome, very unique, and I think it's going to set this whole thing off quite well, especially once it's in the vehicle. It's going to have a very, very awesome, unique look that sets it aside from the other cars. Love it. So there we are. Obviously, I need to put it in the car still, but I would say it came out pretty good. Everything looks awesome. I was able to come in and clean up some of these things. It was pretty dirty, but for the most part, I think it worked out pretty good. Now, this carbon fiber in here complements the carbon fiber on the side, and it just has this really cool texture to it. This right here has been 86'd, so there's nothing there anymore. I'm going to be moving the switches to the inside right here. I'm cutting this out, and I'm placing a switch right here. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm pulling this thing out. I'm cutting a hole, and those will be my heated seat switches, but it's getting late. We'll Do this again in the morning. Next time you see us, it'll be in the car, installed, and ready to go. Okay, so there we have it. This is the interior all put back together. It came out super awesome, I would have to say. Everything seems to flow together pretty well. The steering wheel was pretty ratty. The red stitching and all that was all peeling, so I went ahead and cut it all off, and it looks a lot better, but it still needs to be rewrapped. The factory floor mats, which are probably the best floor mat option for this car. Next up is obviously the seats. They need work, and I'm thinking about just doing a straight black all the way across the back seats, front seats, just black, and keeping the door panels red. I think that still is pretty clean, but the trunk, it's a trunk. And on this side, yet again, we have our door panels that we did in the previous video. To see that video, just look up there in the top right hand corner. Here we are, a little bit more sunlight on there. It obviously looks a little bit cleaner there. That is the center console setup. We have pretty much carbon fiber black, carbon fiber black up here, with carbon fiber up here, and the New Force logos because I'm insecure and need attention. Superman repping strong, holding down the fort. But that right there is the interior. We're one step closer. Had to get this center console thing done. Right here on the silver was worn down to the black and just looked atrocious. It was all rattly. It wasn't put together right because somebody pulled it apart. So I went ahead and did that. Still have to put the switches in here. I will be doing that still yet, but have not done it yet. It is summer, so I'm not going to need heated seats quite yet. But this is the whole interior coming along a lot better than what it was. And stay tuned for the next video where I will be doing stuff and showing you stuff. For now, it's subscribe, like, follow, share, dislike, hate, standard protocol, and I'll see you next time.